Seeing Wall's drum setup was insane. Like Tim had these 4 microphones above him that were pointing in different directions. It was something I hadn't ever seen before. So it took about 5 to 6 hours to set everything up. For those that don't know, setting up a drum kit for just a regular practice or something might take about, I don't know, if you've got a beer in your hand, maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, so for it to take 5 to 6 hours was enormous. But that's just how meticulous Tim is with getting the right sounds and just working with the room and with the acoustics and everything. So, you know, it's just all working together.
Sometimes you don't realize the full extent of the music you're playing in a band until you hear it on an album. So for myself, I noticed a lot more things on the drums that I wouldn't hear live.
It was really difficult, I'm not gonna lie. It was so incredibly difficult. It was probably one of the hardest but most rewarding things that I've done.
His drums sound amazing. His ability with his hands is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it worked out alright. I'm pretty happy with the end product. Losing Dan in the middle of the album process, it was devastating at the time. We didn't really know what was going to happen.
It sucks. But, you know, to be honest, Cliff came in and you got to give him credit. He came in and learnt those tracks.
He's definitely a valued member of the band, but we're really excited to have Cliff moving forward.
What Dan did was a fantastic job on the album, but now we've got Cliff here to really portray that in the live sense and into albums in the future.
Yeah, I was pretty excited to be able to come in to the band at the time and pick up where the old bass player left off and promote such a good album.
Guitars were such a huge part of this album. I was working in tandem with Marty the whole time. So we'd watch each other do takes and we'd keep each other motivated and all of that.
I think it's really good because we kind of counterpart each other. You know, those things that I'm not good at, I feel like I am somewhat decent in writing a hook.
It's got to be my favourite part about his writing.
The riff to Chapter 8, it's so simple, but it's probably one of my favourite parts. Matt are really good with rhythm and to the point where it frustrates me.
Fuck me, I nailed that one as well. God damn. I guess the big difference between our two guitarists is that one is driven purely by rhythm, and the other, Marty, is he's more about adding atmosphere and feeling.
I think both parts were rewritten quite a lot, and there's different showcases where it's just really all came together. It sounds awesome from a guitar point of view.
It really took a long time, and just to hit that last note and be told you are done, it's like delayed gratification that I don't experience much, but to have to work for something for so long, it was really cool.
I was really stressed out going into the album recording. I think I didn't even tell the guys, but it was probably a day before recording. I was almost going to try to cancel it and reschedule it by a couple weeks or a month or so. I strained my voice mainly at the rehearsal before our gig. Right, it was a week before starting recording.
He pushed himself over the span of a few days, trying to just get this album completed.
because my voice was so tired, I think we got a different side of the type of performance you normally have.
We wanted the strain in his voice and the passion to be captured on the album, but I think that actually really came through and benefited some of the lyrics.
So it's turned out really unique, which is cool to look back on, because I was obviously really worried about it at the time. So after the album was over, I basically couldn't talk for like a month, so that's how bad my voice injury was. Yeah.
The group recording day, that was really, really awesome for us. We had about 30 plus people in this room at Tall Poppy Studios.
Wall looked after all the rhythm stuff for the marching on the song Monster. And I did the vocal stuff on Wilderness.
I was lost in waters deep, not giving up. I can hear you calling me so far. That's the one.
We were fortunate enough to have, some good friends and some good fans be available and be able to support us through this. So
it was really satisfying, just a really humbling moment. I hope it came across on the album, but we just thought it sounded really cool. Yeah, we had I think maybe 5 cartons of beer and cider and stuff like that. We put on a barbecue, and it was really just a good way to cap off the album and then just have a bit of fun and relax afterwards.
So I think a lot of my friends, or just people in general, on the night probably told me that I was either drunk or really excited. It was probably a combination of both, if I'm being honest.